young, famous, and African. Peace hype.
Ghanaian British.
Yeah, I really like when I heard that challenge. She was one of the executive producers, and I saw pictures online.
Okay.
Like she was sitting in a chair, had Netflix on the back, and she was like.
Oh,
I saw some pictures, so
okay.
I was like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And
then
he was
really
young.
I think
loved it.
First
reality show
that sells Africa well.
Yeah,
I mean, the world have seen Africa to be some jungle.
They are not serious. As we are here, we are human beings. Oh,
when it be hey, you need. We are happy. You need to your home.
You come now, no?
We are where we are created to be.
Share. It's a high jungle. Young, famous. I really like the title. Like young, famous, and you African. I love it.
Sold Africa.
I love it.
They sold the real Africa. I mean, the glamour, the wealth, the beauty, the colors. Oh gosh, the movie was nice. The movie was nice.
You see that like there was so much work done. It wasn't anything rushed.
Yeah.
Proper investment.
They spent 4 months shooting.
Just 4?
Yeah.
Just 4.
I think that was what Annie said in one of her interviews. Said yeah. I don't know whether it was just her parts that was 4 months and then maybe other scenes.
Wow. Yeah. If it's 4, then like wow.
You know, it's a reality show. It's not a movie.
Yeah, but the more reason why it has to be like very difficult
to follow people.
Yeah, that's like very difficult. So 4 months for me is like a very short time. If they really did,
you do, or I mean, you've sold.
Like
you've sold Africa the way we are supposed to be sold.
It's good. So today we are going to
be talking about young.
Famous and African. Welcome to the channel, guys. My name is Beblin. So we'll be back very soon. Yeah. So we have the characters. Kanye, Annie, Swanky, Naked DJ, your favorite person.
My favorite person.
Kylie, Naked DJ's girlfriend. Then we have Andile.
Andile.
Then Zari came along.
I just want to wake up in the morning. I just watch Andile all day. I mean, that should be my work.
I'm not serious. Sorry if like we are not mentioning the names as they showed. You know, we're Ghanaians and you know we are trying our best to mention as it's spelled. So yeah.
But that's Andile there, we are mentioning it right.
Andile,
take a look at this masterpiece.
God. Please calm down. There's no question on somebody's father.
Oh, he's a nice boy.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's a very nice
I'm sure he'll be like, you did call me a boy?
But what are you? I'm not a boy. Why, if you call me, am I not a girl? I'm a boy. He's a nice boy.
Alright, so we have like in the beginning, Zari, Nadia, I think I've mentioned them. Diamond
Platinum,
Diamond Platinum,
yeah. That was actually my first time knowing.
That
was my first time hearing of Diamond, of Nadia, of
Naked DJ.
I know Kanye from other South African movies that I've watched. Of course. Annie, I know Annie from movies. Omo Naija.
You know her.
Who else?
Swanky. Did you know Swanky?
No, I've never heard of Swanky. I think these were the only 2 people that I knew before I was watching it. In fact, when I watched the trailer and I saw Kanye, I was like, damn, the show is going to be nice because that girl,
she's fire.
She's fire.
She's fierce. She's a fierce person.
All the movies that I watched, the roles that she played too, I think, you can't take things from her. If she wants it, she wants it.
You don't overshadow her. You don't
overshadow. So when I saw her in the show, I was like, nah.
This is something to be watched.
Yeah.
So let's go into the show.
The show is. So I think the first scene, the Kanye
organized some
gala.
Was it really like a massive gala?
Anyway, I think for an intro to the show, I mean, it gave us something to look forward to. Yeah, I mean,
it was alright.
It was alright, but
it was alright.
It was alright.
It was alright. So her gala, like she invited her people. Her people invited their friends. I think Nadia invited Swanky, and Swanky came with Annie. They met and then tried to vibe, and then they came to the party, and started having conversations, and then about parenting thing kind of came in.
Yes.
Where
I think
Kanye mentioned that her daughter is not 13.
15. Hey, the girl is pretty.
Very fine girl.
Oh, the girl is pretty.
And she lives next door to her.
A 15-year-old.
And Annie couldn't wrap her head around it because
you can't blame her.
Where you are from Nigeria, like Ghana.
You can't live next door.
People are even 28 years old, they are living with their families in Ghana here.
You can't live next door.
So have a whole apartment to yourself. It was too much for her. It was
I understood her reason because Kanye was not married. So she definitely had
guys coming around. She didn't want to she didn't want the child to be seeing different guys
coming to mommy every day.
What picture I put to the girl? She can do something like that. She might it's not a problem. I can
mommy brings guys
home. As my age, I can also
I think I really like her reason for choosing to have the daughter next door.
So when she's ready, she would introduce the guy to her. So that conversation didn't really go down well. It was a bit heated.
At that point, what I saw from that conversation was that there were cultural shocks that they didn't even realize because Kanye is coming from Nigeria, where a 15-year-old doesn't stay next door.
Annie, you mean?
Annie.
Yeah.
Annie was coming from Nigeria, where a 15-year-old, you can't stay next door.
Which door?
You are likely to even have a younger sibling in your bedroom.
How many apartments do you have in your parents' home in the first place?
To be staying next door. So she was coming from a place where even her 17-year-old is not, her daughter who was 17-year-old was not staying next door. So to be hearing another woman say that her child 15-year-old is staying next door,
and she can do whatever she wants, and that thing, it just threw Annie off balance.
It threw her off.
She was shocked.
She couldn't. Kanye didn't understand why she was shocked.
That as you said, the cultural shock.
The cultural shock.
I think Annie should have been more really understanding to know for it to see that
her reaction to the shock of what Kanye was saying.
I was actually shocked myself watching it. I was like,
shock.
I won't let my 15-year-old child live next door. No,
but
that was her choice.
And her reason was good.
Makes sense.
It makes sense. Her reason makes. I mean, she doesn't want the daughter to be seeing different guys coming to mommy. What would she think of me? So
that was it. So that thing happened, and Nadia, who invited Swanky, and Swanky came along with Annie, she was like, "You can't come to somebody's party and
annoy the host."
But by the way, Nadia is she's pretty.
Nadia is a goddess.
Nadia is pretty.
Put simple, she's a goddess.
What?
I mean, you take a look at
what?
her. I mean, take a look at her.
What?
Face.
What? And she was crying about what?
She has
flesh. What? Nadia, you are nice.
Babe.
You are nice.
Masterpiece.
So she was like, you can't consider someone who has organized a party to come and annoy the person, and I really understood because she felt bad because she invited my friend. My friend invited you. You come to
annoy the host. I mean, you can't do that.
But then Andile sided with Annie because he really understood what Annie was saying, and it was really your 15-year-old has a whole apartment to herself, and
it was a surprise.
It was a surprise to a few of the people at the table. There are some who were surprised, but I couldn't say because of the way Kanye is. But then
you wouldn't want to get into her bad books.
Nope.
You wouldn't want to get
but Annie didn't know her that way. She was like, just free my mind.
One thing that I've realized about Nigerians is that they will say their mind.
Oh, of course.
Regardless of how you feel. They are not modest with certain things. They will say their mind.
And it shocked her. So I mean, she had to just.
She couldn't hide her shock. She had to
just release it.
So
she did that, and the party ended. But what I really like about the movie is that when something happens within a group, Kanye takes a step to
call
whoever she had that banter with,
so that they settle,
sit and then talk about it and then just try to understand where each one everyone is coming from. So that's one thing I really liked about Kanye. She would call you.
It looks like she was really interested in seeing them do well.
Yeah.
I mean, there shouldn't be little issues. Even though you can't really understand her fully.
At a point, I felt like, even though she was doing those things, she was also doing that to arm herself.
Yes.
To get information.
I think she passed the comment when Annie
opened up a little bit.
That Annie did
with Andile.
No, with Kanye. I mean, she opened up about things happening in her life to a total stranger.
I think she easily opens up because even at the party she spoke to Andile and she said a lot of things. But
Andile is her friend before Kanye.
Andile is her friend before Kanye.
Andile is Annie's friend before Kanye. But to have met Kanye and go that deep, and the comments, I mean,
she didn't see anything wrong with it, she easily opens up, she easily speaks. When you go to a lot of things, you really want to
really need to talk about it.
Right?
You
so
hold it all inside.
Yeah.
I mean,
so I think
how much crap are you for that?
Yeah. So that happened, and
from that scene, I thought Kanye was going to use that information that she now knows about Annie
to hurt her, but
surprisingly,
nothing of that sort happened. It was really cool.
It
was really cool. Then we have Diamond, we have Andile.
Diamond Platinum, that guy is a whore.
I'm serious. He knows he's a player. He says he's a player.
That's one thing I like. I mean,
he has defined himself.
Tell their own truth to themselves. It works.
It's much better, much easier.
He said, I can't marry. I can't settle down.
I can't settle down. He wants
to change.
Once he sees he's I'm coming for you.
I'm
please.
Done. I'm moving on.
Yeah. As children everywhere.
I think he said he has 4 children he knows, but he knows that he has 6.
There could be others that he doesn't. I think he talked about someone who is not allowing him see his child.
That the lady has given the child to the
husband.
Man. Who doesn't even know that the child is not his.
So
he has 6 children.
Well, so that's Diamond. And we have Nadia.
Yeah.
She's also in there. Then Kylie and Nika DJ.
Yeah,
Nika DJ is dating
Kylie
in the movie.
It's round.
Nika DJ and Kylie.
And his smile so beautiful.
Yeah, and Nika DJ and Kylie is when Nika DJ was chasing her.
Yeah,
he was romantic and all that.
No, you are talking about Kylie.
Kylie and Nika DJ.
Yeah, Nika DJ. He was romantic and all
that. And now that's I'm here.
He's not romantic.
You've stopped doing that thing, and she's complaining. And you are saying why is she complaining?
Yeah, and Nika DJ doesn't even see
any problem.
No, to him, he's been romantic.
By doing what?
By just being
there. You see, that's why the thing is that don't start something you can't finish, because Kylie told one of the guys he always bought. No, listen, let me finish. Kylie told one of the guys that he bought me necklaces, a lot of gifts and all that, and all of a sudden it has stopped. Not even once in a while.
Who campaigns after election, my dear?
That's the problem. But then don't make it so that's a problem.
Anyway, it's a problem.
It's a problem because it's not as if you can't afford it. It's not as if and then she's not even asking for anything huge. She says do those small things, make me feel like you like me, like you feel my presence.
But I think there was something to that Kylie was not doing. She was not telling Naked DJ what to do.
She said you're not romantic.
So tell me what to do.
Have you asked me what you can do?
Why can't you tell me what to do?
Have you asked me what you can do?
So that's
you're not even showing any interest
in relationships sometimes. I mean, if you want nigga man to take you out to a night beach, tell nigga man I want to go to a night beach. Nigga man will get you to a night beach. You don't say the night beach in your head and you expect him to read your mind.
Nigga man, whatever. Man, suggest something.
No, where he's
what is no?
From, he doesn't have anything to suggest. So say it.
Hush. But she told him.
No, she told him that he was not romantic. She didn't tell him what to do to make her feel that the boyfriend is romantic.
Are you in school? When I come to teach you?
DJ, I'm on your side.
Please.
With this one. Kylie should have just communicated. Really. No, Beverly, see it that way. You need to say it. Meti, hey, Seminiska, not a seafood don't me con. I am in country.
When you guys want to go to seafood, no. This is because I know I
broke. Anytime I'm broke, I want to eat seafood. My house people.
Please.
I said
so
it.
I said she said it.
No. She said you are not. No, see. She was telling Naked DJ that he is not romantic. So now, what do you want me to do for you for me to show that?
So he didn't ask the question.
Do I have to ask?
Yes. Actually, if you want to do something about it, truly, if you want to do something about it, you also have to take a step. Don't wait for the person to come and tell you first before you take the step. But if you also make an effort, will you also die?
No, the effort I'm making, you're telling me that is not romantic. So tell me what's romantic.
That's the point. He wasn't making any effort. That's what the girl said.
He breakfast for you every morning.
He doesn't put breakfast for her every morning.
No, I make you breakfast in bed sometimes. That's romantic.
He doesn't.
To me, it is the 100% of being romantic. But if you romantic means let's take a trip together, maybe you just show up at work or you just buy me flowers, say it. I'll do it.
Okay, so that's for the those two as well.
And Kylie, by the way, is a footballer.
And she's also a very nice lady.
Very fine. I think
nice
she is biracial. Yeah.
Possible.
Free. Free.
Half caste.
Biracial.
Yeah. So that's for those two, their relationship as well.
Or she's white. I don't know.
So along the line, relationships came in.
Yeah.
Diamond Platinum. Is it Diamond?
Yeah,
Platinum.
Yeah.
He organized a party. That's when Zari came into the picture.
Yeah.
And then Zari, that scene itself was like a lot. It was really nice.
Before we even get to talking about Zari, Platinum Diamond has been chasing Nadia.
Yes, he has.
Let's not forget about that.
He
has been chasing Nadia.
So that's why he wanted to buy a car. They went to the car. So it was like, choose for me.
Wait,
the people are billionaires and billionaires.
They have money. They have money.
Seriously?
They have money.
Charlie, money.
They have money.
So he's been chasing Nadia.
And then I call you one day to tell you that okay, I'm going to the garage. I want you to just come and pick
a car for me.
I mean, like
to
you want me to come and pick a car for you.
To that extent, so now when you're even driving the car, you're like Nadia, pick
this car for me.
Cool. So you are vibing.
Nadia was approaching the whole relationship from a business perspective. Because
besides, she was in a relationship at the time as well.
Yeah, and she wanted to have, I think, a collaboration with Platinum. Like Platinum is a big artist in Africa.
Yeah.
Okay, he's a very big artist in Africa. So Nadia, also another artist in South Africa, was looking at how to get Platinum to maybe collaborate with her on an album or on a song to also sell herself. So for her reasons were business.
And then she could. She also said that she didn't want to close her options. Like she was alright. She could really explore.
Open,
She could explore.
She was open to
that was
explore.
also there for her. So then Zari comes to the party, and Diamond Platinum is like a child.
Yeah, I mean, all over like a baby who has seen mommy with toffee, and mommy will be giving the toffee to him.
You're like,
yeah. Wow.
But what I saw also at that scene is that Diamond really likes Zari.
Yeah.
Like he adores the woman.
He adores the woman.
Diamond is one, Mr. Diamond. Zari is one that you can't easily adore because just look at the woman. Look at the woman. God the creates. Look at the woman. So so
you can see it in his creation.
I mean, how do you you invited your baby mamas to a party, the girl you are chasing inside the party, and you are all about your baby mama? How do you want her to react to it? I think it was like a difficult scene for Nadia, and she was really trying to control herself
because she can see that
the guy
what's
happening here, no attention to them at all.
No attention. I mean,
at all. That was too much. That was really too much. That was really too much for Nadia. So she was like, well, no, this really can't happen. Even if it happens, that means she has to be competing with Zari for Diamond's attention.
That you can compete with if you want Diamond's attention.
No, you don't have to, because Diamond is wrapped around her finger, but she doesn't really want it to seem that way. She knows that Diamond will do anything for her, but she doesn't go around with she knows it. She just hides it. So it's not her fault. I mean, look at the woman. So
the woman is nice.
The woman is nice. So that's who was there, and
the boss lady.
So she came, she had to like join the girl squad. Nadia had to travel, so Kanye organized another like small get together so that they would come together. So and then she didn't really like the fact that Zari was at her party because she felt like she wanted it to be with her close friends.
And that's one thing that I really liked about Nadia.
Yeah.
She didn't like Zari
from the
She didn't fake it.
She didn't pretend.
She communicated it.
Yeah.
And she showed it.
Yeah.
I don't want you in my space. I'm not attending your party. Don't attend my party. That is it.
Hey, like she just made it clear.
Your baby daddy is chasing me. You can't be acting like we are all cool. No. And I really like Nadia for doing that. Yeah.
And you know, at Diamond's party, Two-Face called his wife.
Yeah.
And then spoke to everybody, and then got to Zari, and then he spoke to her in a while.
So I think Two-Face asked to speak with the boss lady.
Yeah.
And Annie was like,
you know her.
So that I think that was where the whole thing started.
Yeah.
They misunderstood Annie.
Yeah.
Because that's my husband talking to me on the phone, and my husband wants to speak to the boss lady.
Yeah.
How do people know each other? It was just out of curiosity for her to ask
that question.
How do you know my husband?
Then
Madam, the boss lady.
Like, I think that part was like, you really didn't do well.
They didn't understand
each other. They didn't understand each other. So
there was a barrier. They didn't understand it.
It was
like, no. How Zari took the whole
thing.
How do you know my husband? I mean,
and
in fact, the how do you know my husband thing was from season 1, episode 1 to the last.
And to the extent that Two-Face comes to South Africa to surprise the wife, they met you guys, and you drag him
and tell him that your
wife is insecure. How the effrontery? You don't do that. You can't do that. We love you. But that was wrong.
Yeah, it was wrong.
That was totally wrong.
Yeah, you
cannot do that.
You have no right.
And then you call her on top of it, like to say that I was telling your husband that you are insecure.
Oh,
that part, like, I was boiling for Nadia. You cannot, like, you've overstepped your boundary, and she didn't even know you.
Some little girl who had no idea what Annie. She was treating Annie like some little girl who had no idea what she was about. I mean,
how do you do that?
You don't do that.
And then Annie and Two-Face, their relationship had like somehow been in the media, so you know, like something so small about it. So you don't have like you were so insensitive with that. Like Zari was insensitive with that.
And she didn't feel
like she didn't understand why she was like Annie took it the way she took it. It was so wrong. It was so like that part was so wrong. They went out to talk about it, but it didn't end well because Zari didn't keep quiet, or like she didn't want to understand.
She's one
Nadia.
person that I say what I'm saying
is what it's supposed to happen, but like
that is it. But that's what you should take. Like, what you have to say doesn't really matter.
It was wrong. It was really wrong for Zari. So like that was like at a point like that was like the focus of the show.
Yeah,
like it became like the issue.
Became like the issue. Going back and forth with Annie and all that.
It became like the issue, and we're like, oh no. So like that was that part. Like for me, like that whole scene like was wrong.
In fact,
like
it was the cause of the entire friction in the Zari and the friends.
Yeah. And then when Zari came into the friendship, like Kanye told her, I brought you into this friendship, so don't come and then create issues. And truly, when Zari came in, there were lots of like issues popping
day
up.
After day,
every day there were issues. And Andile too. His friend is Diamond. Diamond has
Be
2
careful
kids
what you say about
Andile. I'm sorry, but I realized. But truthfully, see, there's something like the bro code. I mean, you don't break the bro code to that extent, especially when the person has children with a person.
Have you heard
and we are
someone
friends.
died for breaking the bro code?
And they are friends.
Please.
And like, I didn't realize at the point where he started like liking Zari to the extent that and I think that like you are crossing the line really with Platinum, because
my brother, you were going after what you want.
Because and the thing too is that my point is that this, if anything happens between Zari and Andile, is not going to last.
But who said they are looking for eternal life? Sorry.
But I mean like, and then if he doesn't touch Zari, like he will also die.
But if he touches Zari, he won't die.
But if he doesn't touch him, he will also die. He also not die if he doesn't. Like there's something called bro code, my bro. Like don't do that.
Forget bro code. Go after what you want, baby boy.
And you know, he and then my problem is that he was the one preaching to the guys. You can't do this. This is wrong. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was like the perfect gentleman amongst the guys. Yes.
No, Andile never did anything like that. I'm for you.
You're blind. You're blind.
No. He just spoke the truth to the guys. That you Platinum, you have 4 children with I think 3 different women, 2 with Zari. And he felt like you have all this and you still want Nadia. Even though he felt like Diamond was doing too much, he never made him feel like what he was doing was wrong.
Oh, they made him feel.
No, it was just a normal teasing. It was just a normal boys teasing.
I see. But to me, guy, you are crossing the line. You are crossing the line. But what one thing is that he was really bold when he came home and Platinum had traveled. And
now it is not that you
please he was courageous, like he said, like we've been talking, there's been an interest, and then one was like, bro, you cannot cross my like. I felt that. I really felt that. Like that was like he was like being honest with the guy. Like you can't like Charlie is my friend. You can't mess with us. And then like it's going to like create a friction between them. Are you serious?
Bro code. The code will solve itself. But I like the fact that he was going after what he wants. I mean, he wanted a taste of Zari.
Yeah, not serious.
A bite of Zari.
Yeah, not serious. I don't know how. Yeah, not serious.
So
talking about Zari, you know that party that she organized. On the train. It was a train.
I liked it. Something they really do in South Africa because it's the train that goes around the southern African country. So it's not just in the South African
that's
country.
Cool. That's nice.
But then the southern African, like how you have the West African roots.
Yeah. I think the friction between Zari and the girls came from the fact that I think the girls have a role to play in how Zari saw them. You know, when she came in for Diamond's party, we were like, whoa, fine, we've given you fans at that point. But they expected her to come down and know that no, we are all billionaires, we are all millionaires, we have money, we are all on a particular level, and we are your friends. You are not the celebrity and we are not your fans.
No. When the person appeared in the picture, did you make her feel that she is not a celebrity?
That's what I'm saying.
The intro that they gave her was they made her feel she was
a celebrity. That's how she treated them as such. And they couldn't take it that way. They have a part to play, like all of them. They made her feel like who, you know, and now she go Zari, like she's this, she's that, she's that, the boss lady and that. I mean, you have to heal your friends and all that, but then if you make it to an extent where she sees you like her subordinate or like lower than her, that's where the problem comes in. That's how come the friction started, and like Kanye could not take it any longer
because you can see that Kanye is someone who wants to control the room. Yeah, she's someone who wants to control.
She was the boss.
Yeah, so to have another person
come and like just
control the
throw her
room,
off.
No, she won't have that.
She was like, I brought you into the group.
Yeah, into the group.
I brought you into the group, and she's like, she's very fierce when she's like, going up and down with you.
You wouldn't want to mess with her when she is mad at you. I mean, she would.
And she would drink the wine and she'd be like. And she'd be like,
she's a whole character.
She's a whole character. And she was like frank, and she was like, hey, like you can't do this, you can't do that. Like she was tired. She was like tired.
The side of Zari and
Zari coming on. But I really in the train, I didn't really think like there was a problem because Zari organized the outing. Like, so hi guys, you know, like come around, like thank you for coming for my trip. That my trip thing hits Kanye. Then she was like, this one, thank you for my. But she organized it. Well, how else we wanted to welcome you to the trip?
Oh, maybe guys, thank you for showing up.
It's going to be fun for us.
See it from that perspective. Don't make it look like
you are doing them a favor.
You know what? As for this particular issue, I don't really know where my stand is. Whether I'm with Zari
or I'm
with Kanye on that, because at Kanye's gala in the first episode, she also thanked everyone for Kanye. But for at that point, I understand because it was not only her friends.
It had like other guests. She had guests there, so she had.
But this time around, I'm just inviting you that Charlie, let's go and spend a weekend together.
And then you take a glass and you're like,
Charlie, go. Would like
Really?
Are you serious? If I beg you to say that, like,
really?
And one hour back. I mean, you don't have a point to draw attention to
that, something like that. So
this issue
that like was like you don't know where.
I don't really know whether it was too much on Zari's part or Kanye reacted the wrong way and took it the wrong way.
Yeah, maybe at the point really she could have, maybe after she could have, said so. Then, but then, yeah. And then also Kanye's relationship with Naked DJ.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that they are buddies. Yeah,
like they fight a lot.
They fight a lot, and they tell the truth, and they make up.
Kanye like doesn't know how to like not lie.
Yeah, I think that's one good thing about
like
her. She
says it as it is.
Say it as it is.
I think the last encounter that like they really fought. I think Naked DJ was not really listening to Kanye and the fact that
about Kylie.
It was
Kylie about Kylie. They were having
issues. So
she was not happy why Naked
I think Naked DJ didn't take like keep quiet to listen to what Kanye had to say, and so like brought that friction. But later on, I think they apologized. And they moved on. Like the love is there.
Yeah, the
forgiveness is there.
For them, I really like their friendship.
The friendship is there as well. So it was.
I mean, it was there was a particular scene. Kanye said he was going to get married to Kuji.
No, you are not.
You are not. I'm like,
what's happening here?
What's happening here?
He said, no, not now.
Not now.
You're not rushing to anything. You and I are not rushing. But you and I are not rushing to anything.
At that point, I really felt
it, like the protection. Like you've been there before. I was there with you. You're not going to go down that lane again. So no. And now this relationship with the other musicians didn't work.
Yeah,
I think I wasn't really surprised because it didn't work. I knew it wasn't. I don't know, but these celebrities, it's just a few publicity stuff. Sometimes it's a stunt, sometimes you just want to have fun.
Something.
Yeah.
But Nadia was open-minded.
Nadia is like,
she was open-minded.
She's my favorite. Like she didn't pretend.
She didn't pretend.
Like really she was just like.
Yeah.
This just moved on.
Yeah.
And then again, I really like, and then when Kanye set up the therapist meeting for Naked DJ and then Kylie, and she left. I think she did it intentionally.
Yeah, she did it intentionally. It was so funny that.
But it helped them.
Yeah, it helped them. I think it helped them.
She did it intentionally. She was like, she pretended to be part of the
therapy,
and then she left.
And then she left
them.
The two of them.
And I think they came to realization, like they came to see a lot of things.
Communication,
communication is.
Well,
but sometimes the other person has to
comes with a neutral perspective to see both sides of the story and then see how you guys can work together. The therapy session, I mean, it's something that I'm not sure we pay so much attention to when you're in relationship. Maybe not to go and pay somebody, but there should be
someone you can.
That both of you can have a conversation.
Things are changing, so it would be fun to also try certain things. It's not really like in our culture to do the therapy sessions and see a doctor and see a therapist and talk about your issues.
But the Champagnes have been therapists for years.
Yes, but now things are changing, so you could easily speak to someone and all that. But then what really stood out for me at the end of this whole series was the friendship between Kanye and Annie. If you look at how they set up on the very beginning and then at the end of the wedding, they were like, thank you for being here. It was really nice. And they were like, look at us now.
Yeah, look
at how they started and where they got to.
To the extent that Kanye wants to protect Annie from Two-Face.
Spoke to him it was like a warning.
It was like a
warning. Better not take the girl again.
Yeah, I mean,
it was like that deep. That's
I mean, I really felt the love that she had for.
They came to understand each other,
even though they had their own differences.
Where to. So it was like she gave a toast at the wedding. It was beautiful. I was like, wow.
It was really beautiful.
And the decision Annie took not to invite Zari.
Yeah.
Tell her it's her wedding. Don't come to my wedding.
Because
truthfully, if she had come, everybody was looking over their shoulders.
She was bad energy in the room. Yeah.
Ever since she came in,
she has been bad energy in the room. So it was a good decision.
She's beautiful and all that, but even now she's creating a friction between Diamond and Andile. It's not her fault, but everywhere there are small issues and stuff. I mean, there are issues. And then
she passed the comment. I think when Andile was making advances at her in front of Kylie and Naked DJ, and then they were like, "What's happening here?" Kylie was like, "What's happening?" And she was like, "When Diamond was chasing Nadia, nobody told Diamond to stop. So if Andile is chasing me, why are you telling me to stop?"
It's because Nadia and who Diamond. Because one boy, one girl. Andile is Diamond's friend. That is why they didn't want it. Like, they were not supportive of it.
But is Nadia not Kanye's friend?
Nadia
is Zari not Kanye's friend?
Diamond is did is that what?
Hold on. Listen, Kanye. Zari is Kanye's friend, or Kanye is Zari's friend, and Kanye is Nadia's friend. And you know that Zari has 2 children, beautiful boy
with another man,
not another man, with Diamond, who is in the friendship. And this same Diamond is coming after Nadia. So why didn't you tell Diamond that, hey, Zari is my friend, Nadia is my friend, you can't come and date Nadia? But when Zari was dating Andile, you have a problem.
We don't have girl code though. It's bro code. So calm down. You don't have girl code. It's bro code. So calm down.
We need a girl code.
So we don't really girl code. We would date your ex if you leave him. If he's what we are looking for, we would date him. If they're going to leave him, but it's not my fault. We would date him. We would date him.
You can't be dating
I
my
would
ex.
date your ex if you leave him and he's what I want. If it's everything I want, I will date him. It's not what we do. But he said it's okay now. So we are all doing it. We will do it. We will do it.
It will be somewhere.
It will be nothing way. It will be nothing way. Didn't you say that it's a free world? There is nothing like girl code, bro code.
Andile, I'm still with you.
You see, she will not allow it in her own life, but she said continue.
I like Andile so much. I can't disagree.
You are not serious. And Andile is like a cool guy. Like he's like really calm, collected.
I mean,
respects
there was
himself.
This scene where the dad, I think they were
passed on. He was
the
going
dad
like
had
I think it's a remembrance thing.
Day or something. I like how he prioritized
his
that
family
day,
over the outing, and then the drama that came with it.
He missed it.
In fact,
Nadia
it was even good. Nadia decided not to go. Like Nadia can't pretend to be friends with the woman. Like she doesn't like her.
Yeah, and Andile missed the drama.
And then it was good. Like he spent time with his family.
I mean,
nothing compares to that. Yeah, so it was good. It was a good decision. So and then Swanky too is in the fashionista.
I don't get his fashion sense though, but I like how he appears.
But I mean, like, don't you feel hot? Like Nigeria and Ghana.
Yeah, I know South Africa is cold.
South Africa can be cold, but
can be cold.
If you're in Nigeria,
you
know they'll feel hot.
Nigeria?
I saw him in Rachel Dominic's video. Like
that's how he's dressed.
Like like appeared as Swanky, like Swanky would.
I see.
And he was like spraying some money on the beautiful bride and that. Yeah, so I like him too. Yeah, he's a stylist. He's styled and he's and Annie looked beautiful. The crown stunning. And then the position of the crown. And it didn't fall off. Like even when she was, it was beautiful.
Who has her head down?
Yeah, her head down. There was a crown on her head. It was good. So he was like a cool friend. He's like the peacemaker. Like he was always the one trying to make peace.
And for him to have flared up on the train. And then Naked DJ was so special. Is this how you want us to be talking? Is this how we are going to talk now?
I was shocked.
Oh god.
But it was good. It was good. Like he was fed up.
Yeah.
Like that was like.
He had it too.
Like he was fed up. Like the group was like. Dividing and all that. So
and he had to do something about it. He really liked it. So
I think it was a good reality show.
It was.
Really. You're looking forward to the season 2.
That it really sold Africa in a more positive light.
Like you see Africa in a different setting.
Industry is going to boom because people are saying, "Oh, really?
Wow,
that is Africa.
Wow,
I am coming. I'm coming with my money. I'm coming with my investment."
The views, the show.
It's no longer the agriculture. It's the IT. It's the entertainment. It's the fashion. That's what's selling. So if that's what is going to boom our economy,
why not?
Please hide.
Why not? Please go ahead. Please, when is the season 2 coming? We are waiting for it.
I have a recommendation.
Okay.
I think when the first trailer came out and I went through the comment section on YouTube, you can see that people were like, if you're talking about Africa is not only sub-Saharan Africa. We have the Egyptians, we have You have
so
the Nordic, we have those parts too.
So some characters.
So you should bring characters so that people have a holistic view.
She can't bring everybody
Africa.
in.
No, maybe this is.
She can expand
season
one. So maybe she can go to another country, choose another country, like other countries, and then shoot there. Or
no,
not like I mean with the characters. The characters.
Bring someone from Egypt. Bring someone from Algiers. Bring someone from Morocco. Bring someone from Cameroon. You get it.
And mixed up.
Yeah, you can have all the 56 or 50 whatever
on the
set,
show,
but maybe as the seasons go, bring other countries so that we see other people too.
She's thinking about. I think even from this season, lots of people have like gotten few ideas about the culture differences that people have.
Yes.
You know, how liberal people can
even
be of certain
at Kanye's gala.
Annie couldn't eat. What's this? Please give her eba.
I mean, with peppers.
Give her eba and that they are still the stew. I give her eba.
Is I believe
I think when we went there, like what we survived on was like the juices
and the meat.
We couldn't really eat their food.
Did they forget to put salt inside?
I'm surprised. It's so. I mean, I can't eat this.
This is not nice.
And she couldn't even like embellish it or say, "Oh, please, can I get something?" Like she was like, "What's this?" No.
So producers, directors.
Like we loved it. We loved the reality show. We love it.
More.
We're looking forward to the season 2. So
more of it. You can have a reality show for upcoming celebrities, young Africans. I mean, not the really established ones, just for people
to know how their life
is, how real their life is away from social media and all that.
Love it.
What's a good show?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And thank you too.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So she said when the movie drops, we're going to watch it and we're going to talk about it. You understand?
So very soon. We are looking forward to the season 2.
Season 2. I am so much looking forward.
I just want to see how it went, like between Andile and Diamond. The lady got up to go and prepare tea. She left the fire zone.
I can't.
Danger. So I mean,
it was coming to surprise her. Like, what are you
doing here? She was like, okay.
Diamond is home. I mean.
And he couldn't even lie and say, "Oh, the wedding she wasn't there, so I didn't came to check on her." He was like, he was a man.
Yeah,
he's not a coward.
Yeah, he's not a coward.
So he was like, "We've been talking. There's been an interest.
I mean, take your time. The first line. So, Zari and I, we've been talking.
And then Diamond is like, "You've been talking,
and
as in."
There's been an interest. I mean, that's
oh
a
man! Oh please! Oh, that one I really like that. But it was like brain was like, we've been talking. This is it. We've been talking. Hey, please, thank you for watching. Leave this girl here. Thank you for watching.
Any day, anytime, anywhere.
Team Nadia, I really like Nadia.
Yeah, I like
fine
Nadia.
Girl, pretty.
Kanye,
pretty. You are like brave and like go like you are fierce actually. I think
she's fierce.
that's the word for you. Fierce, you
Kanye
are fierce. Kylie, you are like, okay, I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. Naked DJ, please up your game.
Annie
is a strong woman.
Yeah, to have survived all that.
And you could really see it on me. I really saw it in her eyes. Like I saw it on her face.
Yeah,
like
sadness.
She's gone through a lot.
Yeah, when you look at her eyes.
She said you can't repeat the same mistake twice. Like repeating it twice is not a mistake.
But the guy did it 4 times.
Oh yeah. I'm not counting.
Sami ti he ya minimum biawa remun se media. Mim bekimbi.
No.
Inti Annie. All I love.
Thank you.
Yeah?
You've done really well to be part of this and
share
your life with us. So
share your life
in your 10 years as you've renewed your vows, we are wishing you like happiness of the best. Enjoy. Go easy on yourself. Go easy on yourself.
Go easy.
Enjoy life. Easy on yourself. Okay, so we'll see you guys. All of you characters here again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much.
Hope you've enjoyed this.
Yeah.
More reviews coming up. Subscribe, like, comment, and share.
Bye.
Bye, Andile.
Yeah, bye, baby boy. What?